tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Jericho!
The time has come for WWE superstar Chris Jericho to break down the walls of the NXT arena.
I prove it! The first ever undisputed WWE champion! I claim it!
He is a 6-time world champion and a record 9-time Intercontinental champion.
I am it!
Find out what happens tonight as
NXT is Jericho!
Contest is a triple threat elimination tag team match. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 432 pounds, Primo and Pico.
It's an exciting night here on NXT. Triple threat tag team action to get things going. As we welcome you ringside, I'm Tony Dawson, joined by Mr. William Regal and Brad Maddox. But we are also excited because in our main event, we'll see Y2J Chris Jericho.
First time here in NXT. Incredible. Incredible to have the energy that Chris Jericho brings here to NXT. I don't like him, but it's incredible that he's coming here.
And Brad, I know you're seldom without something to say.
Thank you very much, Tony,
Chris
for
Jericho
introducing me as the assistant managing supervisor of Monday Night Raw. And that was sarcasm.
Oh dear.
Luke Harper on the left, Eric Rowan on the right. Observers have called these men mindless minions, subservient to the will of Bray Wyatt.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 580 pounds, the team of Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, the Wyatt Family.
No sign of Bray Wyatt, though.
Well, you
It
know
doesn't
he's
make
lurking.
them any less frightening. It doesn't make them any less scary. You can feel the atmosphere has changed.
And their opponents, introducing first, from Brooksville, Florida, weighing 230 pounds, Bo Dallas.
Bo knows intensity, and Bo has joined forces with one half of the tag team champions, Adrian Neville.
Bo knows how to eat a lot of sugar before he comes out to his matches. So does this guy.
And his partner, he is one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions from Newcastle, England, weighing 194 pounds, Adrian Neville.
Wearing the championship around his waist, Adrian Neville.
It'd be actually hard pushed to think back in the history of this wonderful business of ours and think of two more exciting and just dynamic competitors as Bo Dallas and Adrian Neville actually being teamed together.
Exciting and dynamic, two words that are often used when talking about triple threat tag matches. Can you guys explain tactically, strategically, how this works?
Well, seeing as you're the assistant to the general manager, I used to be the general manager, but you're the assistant. Why don't you explain this?
Well, let me explain.
Might as well earn your money somehow.
Thank you. Well, Tony, there's 6 men, and there's only 2 spots available in the ring. That means that one team is always going to be outside with no chance to win the match.
It's Rowan in the ring with Bo Dallas at the start.
No wonder Vicky hired you. Anyway, how is that miserable old trout slapper nowadays? I don't speak to her much anymore.
She's doing quite well, and let me just say that it's an honor to be here with the legendary William Regal.
Oh,
and
thank you.
I want to tell you that I called your match. And the
Called it what? A load of old tripe?
Tag
No.
made. Here comes Neville. First time we're going to see the man that gravity forgot. One half of the tag team champions, of course, everyone aware that Oliver Gray, the Wyatt family, put out Oliver Gray.
Put
Another
something
quick
out
tag.
here for Bo Dallas and Adrian Neville, who we've only teamed once, as far as I know, here on NXT.
Only once.
They're using great teamwork. Have you noticed that? They're keeping
in for the cover.
They're keeping their opponent in their side of the ring, which is what you have to do. In fact, you have to keep it really in your quarter of the ring, not just the half of the ring.
Explosive escape there by Rowan. We got a feel for his strength. Talking about motivation, tags made. Neville, no shortage of motivation with his tag team partner put out for 6 months going up against this Wyatt family.
6 months, and I'd like to know, where is Bray Wyatt right now? You know he's creeping around somewhere.
Ooh. Bray Wyatt in our main event will take on Chris Jericho. And no doubt, look at this. Oh! In for the cover. Kick out by Neville. Even though Wyatt is not ringside, Mr. Regal, you said it was still as scary. Why?
It is, yes. Just when the family come into this arena here in NXT, it just puts the creeps up, it puts the willies up here, it really does.
Oh. An aggressive battle being waged in the ring.
That's something that's really annoying when you compete in these matches like this, is when somebody from another team just slaps you on the back and takes your position away and enables them to get into the ring.
We have
got to be heads up
about Primo and Epico, as Epico kicks out at 2. Both related to the legendary Carlos Colon, the son and nephew of the Puerto Rican legend in sports entertainment.
Haven't you been doing your homework? Good for you, Tony.
You are such a nerd, Tony.
I was hoping you would let Vicky Guerrero know that rather than
I will let her know
me.
nothing that you want her to know.
That hurts my feelings.
Tony, is your dad's name Richard Dawson? There is a strong resemblance.
Epico slowed
Might as well
down.
not be here with all this wit and banter going on.
Witty banter. Of course, Primo and Epico without the brains of the operation tonight. Of course, one Rosa Mendez. It'll be interesting to see how they fare without her.
Nice tag lock applied there. Very controlling maneuver.
The legal men, Neville and Epico, working in that corner. We see another rapid tag.
Somebody sent me, we were talking about double wrist locks a few weeks ago. Somebody was saying to me, why is it, what do you put a submission hold on for?
Dallas to end it.
If you're not going to submit somebody with it, well, sometimes they are just controlling moves, and it enables you to keep an opponent where you want him for a specific time period, while you think of something else to do or set up something to do.
Bo Dallas needs to think of something to do right now because he's getting beat up.
Up and over and out. Epico down hard.
He thought of something.
This triple threat tag team match rolls on NXT after this. Boom! Yeah. Luke Harper doing damage outside the ring. Oh, Dallas in a world of trouble. We have to look at this again and listen to the impact from up high. The guttural cheering. Yeah. Haunting. Oh!
And you.
Thank you.
Let me ask
In
you
for
something.
the cover.
Yes, sir.
General managers, are you Eric Bischoff's illegitimate son by any chance?
He and I
You look
have
like him.
absolutely no
You
relation.
sound like him. You talk gibberish like him.
Well, good news, guys. Adrian Neville, after being tended to by the doctor, is now back on the apron and ready for action. This has been a very physical triple threat
Certainly
tag team
has,
match. We see Rowan applying pressure to Bo Dallas.
Now, this is something that Eric Rowan has to watch for here, though, because Primo and Epico can, if he gets too close to them, can take the tag away from him.
Tag in.
And tag in. And all the work that he's done to punish Bo Dallas is for nothing for him as far as their team concerned.
Usually Bray Wyatt would be ringside telling him exactly what to do. So I'm wondering how the strategy is working right now for Rowan and Harper without their leader.
Do you think Bray Wyatt, I mean, I don't believe in any superstitious nonsense and mumbo-jumbo, but do you think he's got telepathic powers over these two? You never know, do you?
You know what? He probably does. They're triplets, right?
The stakes are high here, gentlemen.
I'm very
The
surprised that nobody's tried to actually get a pin here. That's what's surprising me at the moment.
triple threat elimination tag team action. The tag team championships. Such a historic piece. Oh my goodness.
I like the way he did
that Bo
that.
Dallas went down there.
Well, the Wyatt family has already taken out one of Adrian Neville's partners. I'm sure they're going for two right now as probably the game plan.
To look at the family, it's one of those things, never judge a book.
Harper for the win. No.
Because you see them and you think they're just going to be big mauling monsters, but you watch
Homeless.
the actual way that they control an opponent and wear them down and use the ring to their advantage. And look, I've seen this from Luke Harper before. He applies that chin lock perfectly and uses his body and his hips to apply the pressure.
Primo and Epico have not been involved much. What could they do to get involved?
Try and get a tag. That's the only way they can get involved. And then they have to try and reach over somehow and take the tag away from somebody.
Have you guys forgotten that I'm out here on commentary with you? I am the assistant managing supervisor for Monday Night Raw.
Do you know what that means to me? Absolutely nothing.
Well,
I mean, really,
Here's a
absolutely
tag.
nothing.
Here comes Primo. Finally, we get a look at Primo in the matchup. Plenty of energy from Primo.
It's one thing you never have to worry about with Primo.
Oh! Is it enough?
Bo Dallas.
Primo to end it.
Bo Dallas is taking a beating right now. He needs to tag out if at all possible.
Doesn't matter which team is at the upper hand here. The one thing we do know is that Bo Dallas is taking the brunt of everything, and he needs to make that tag. The most important thing in his life right now is to make that tag to Adrian Neville.
A savage beating delivered in the corner by Primo and Epico.
Yeah, Bo's been in a couple of corners for quite a bit tonight, but he's not been in his own corner nearly enough.
NXT Universe getting vocal.
Do you think that Vicky Guerrero's hired you just to make her look a little smarter?
Oh!
I agreed that I make her look smarter.
Epico for the cover. Shoulders up.
You know, finally somebody went for a pin. That's the first time I've seen that. Good.
Epico applying all kinds of pressure.
I think
this is good competing here. It's a smart thing to do when you have a punishing hold onto your opponent. I've always been of the thought that you face your own opponent because he can see if anybody's coming up from behind you and warn you. But the man, Bo Dallas here, has got to not only fight his way up, but he's got to completely turn the full length of the ring to try and get to his opponent. Does that make sense to you?
The will of Bo Dallas is being challenged, William. This has been a long stretch of action.
I think Bo is trying to get out of the ring right now. I think he just wants to give up.
Oh! What a reversal! Oh! But Epico back in command. Cover.
He's not going to give up, Brad. He's got heart.
He's got heart, just like me and you, William. You're absolutely right.
I don't have a heart, just a piece of coal in there.
You have a black heart.
It's well known.
I enjoyed, by the way, the beating that you put on your understudy.
Yeah, you had an incredible heart against Big E Langston, didn't you?
You know what?
Goodness gracious me. What a fighter you are.
I'm going to give that guy all the credit in the world because I gave him the beating of his life and he still came back and he slipped over on me.
The undefeated NXT champion, Big E Langston.
Chihuahua against a pit bull.
Very much like you, William, I came back for one more match in the ring. And I, too, have decided to hang up my boots momentarily.
I'm 45, I need to. You're a young man.
I'm not nearly that old.
Tag made. Here comes Primo.
There he goes!
Neville in! Look at Adrian Neville. The high-flying attack.
Look at his vertical.
Whoa! For the cover. Spoiled by Epico sliding in to prevent the win. Spear by Dallas.
But Adrian Neville's the legal man here.
Ronan Harper on it. And there it is.
What about that drop kick? On target. Chopping down the big
Ring's
screens of
cleared.
the Wyatt family. Stacked up from behind. Neville. Able to kick out at 2. Primo with an opportunistic timed attack there. Look at him just
showing off.
Neville. A boot to the temple.
Uh-oh. Not a good spot for Primo to be in.
No, it's not the first thing we can agree on.
Here it comes. Neville.
Oh! That's gotta be it. Got him.
Primo and Epico have been eliminated.
And eliminated.
You better watch
in
out,
emphatic
Aaron.
fashion.
Oh, wow.
dangerous. This one's over.
That's it.
Here are your winners.
Wow.
The Wyatt Family.
Luke Harper with a brutal shot to end it.
But a perfect example of how you have to take every opportunity that's given to you. Luke Harper saw an opening there, he took it, and it's meant his team has won. Incredible.
I bet Bray Wyatt is just in the back right now, rocking in his rocking chair, smiling, just as happy as he can be.
I don't know how happy Adrian Neville had to be happy with this moment. The amplitude, Mr. Regal.
We know that there was no way that anybody was going to kick out from that, but look, that lariat there just knocking out Adrian Neville. Spark out. 1, 2, 3. The Wyatt family standing dominant.
Beautiful strategy, the Wyatt family.
A dominant finish by the Wyatt family and their leader. Well, the focus of NXT fans has been dominated in recent weeks by the intense rivalry between Paige and Summer Rae. Let's take a look at how the tension between these two NXT divas has reached its boiling point.
Did you not see what I did to Paige?
Summer Rae out of the ring now, targeting that left shoulder.
Did you not take what I did to Paige seriously?
Oh my goodness!
I put her out of NXT.
What an impressive debut by Summer Rae.
She's gone, and she's never coming back.
There must be some serious damage to Paige's shoulder. Serious damage.
Oh! Spinning kick on target. And now Summer Rae, it's over. Oh boy. Here comes Paige.
Session is over.
The anti-diva is back here on NXT. This rivalry is far from over. Look at Paige locking in the submission maneuver. Does Bayley tap out?
Here is your winner, Paige.
Hang on a minute.
Oh, look who's back. Summer Rae, as always, looking to get involved with Paige, but now backing away.
Takes a brave person to stare Paige in the eye and then try and attack her.
The signature scream of Paige. Another victory for the NXT Arena's favorite diva, Paige.
Paige, we've got to talk about Summer Rae here. I mean, things have really been escalating between the two of you, and then a few weeks ago, she actually ran out of her match with you, and with a pretty interesting excuse at that. I mean, what's going on here?
Doing her hair. A curling iron. Summer has done nothing but run right from the start. Whether it's running her mouth or running from a match. And you know what? I'm sick of the running. Summer, you're not gonna run anymore. No more talking. I want you and me in a match one-on-one, whether you like it or not. And you know what, Renee? I don't think Summer has the guts to face me. That's why she runs her mouth every time I'm not around. But Summer Rae hasn't got a tough bone in her body, and I'll prove it once I break every...
Who's running now?
I accept.
The tensions between Paige and Summer Rae have boiled over, and the time has come to settle the score one-on-one. The anti-diva takes on Summer Rae. Who walks out a winner? We'll find out next.
Oh my goodness!
Well, the friction between these two divas has been brewing for months here now on NXT.
Literally months, Mr. Regal. You are absolutely right, and it's been that kind of action. Attacks from behind by Summer Rae.
That's what Summer Rae needed to do because she don't want to go one-on-one against Paige. She's just too fierce.
No, that's beautiful, but she needs to stay on her.
That's exactly, and yes, she lost the advantage there. She should have stayed on her.
Ooh, you don't want to mess with the anti-diva. She doesn't cook, she fights.
And we are officially underway.
Oh.
Summer Rae and Paige have been at odds and bitter enemies for months. Mr. Regal, you can talk about the impact of emotion in a matchup like this one.
When you've got sheer, you just truly despise your opponent. It brings out the worst in you. And the last thing you want to do is bring out the worst in Paige. Because you know, this is, as I say, Miss Helen Boots.
Well, Summer Rae was doing a great job with ring announcing. I was very high on her. I told Vicky all about her. I'm not sure she could have picked a worse opponent to start with.
Who's more useless, you or Teddy Long?
Teddy Long. Without a doubt, without a doubt.
Money for old clog irons, the pair of you.
I don't understand a word you just said.
We are seeing Paige control the early going after the initial attack from behind. It's been all Paige. Why?
Why? Because Paige is Paige, that's why. Summer Rae is incredibly... Oh, dear me. There's nothing worse than a smash right in the mouth with an open palm. And that's not a slap, that was an open palm strike right to the jaw. There's nothing worse than enraging somebody like Paige.
Paige for the victory.
And Summer Rae isn't quite of the... She doesn't have the skills quite yet of Paige. She's doing very well. But don't forget, she was ring announcing several months ago.
Look at the strength of Paige.
Paige has been competing since she was a young lady, teenager.
Mr. Regal,
yes.
I stated that first. I want credit for that.
You might as well get credit for Summit Flower.
Thank you. Paige does not play well with others.
Paige has used at many times in previous matches the ropes as an ally in her attack. We just saw that again.
I think that's ring experience. You know, you have to know your way around the ring, and Paige does. She's been doing this for a long, long time. When you use the ropes, use the corner post, the apron, anything to your advantage to get the upper hand, it's just a smart way of doing things.
Well, Summer Rae's holding her own right now.
Paige!
Kind of a voice.
What a battle this has been. Incredible intensity from the very start before the bell even sounded. We wonder how this matchup's gonna unfold. Coming back with Paige and Summer Rae. Welcome back to NXT, and it's Paige and Summer Rae in a matchup that's been building in terms of intensity for months and hasn't disappointed. Mr. Regal, is Paige as big a star in Great Britain as we would assume she is?
Paige is a big star all over the world because
stacked up.
NXT gets seen all over the world in 60 different countries. Paige is a huge star in Great Britain.
I'm sorry, Mr. Regal, do you have a thing for Paige or something? Because you're not giving Summer Rae nearly enough credit for the job that she's done so far.
No,
in
I
this
think
match.
Summer Rae's doing a great job, but I was asked a question and I'm answering it.
She's got at least
blithering idiot. I'm just
12
doing
years
my job.
less experience than Paige, and she's dominating right now.
Okay, but I'm answering your question. Yes, Paige is a huge star in Great Britain.
Summer Rae kicked out by Paige.
Oh, just mocking the anti-diva.
The guttural scream of Paige, which is her signature, just mocked there, Brad. What do you think Summer's trying to do with that?
Well, I like her confidence, that's for sure.
Locking in. Mr. Regal, what is this maneuver?
That's actually an Indian deathlock, and using the other foot to put pressure on the knee and the hip joint.
I'm sorry, you mean a Native American deathlock. This is the 21st century. We're not in England. This is America. I'm just doing my job.
Please,
trying to protect
might as well
you.
do something.
I'm just trying to make sure you're complying with all the rules here at NXT.
Paige in all kinds of pain. You can see.
That insulted. It's a Native American deathlock.
Look, I understand that you're a foreigner here, and I just want to make sure you're up to date on all the rules and regulations.
Is Paige going to tap out here?
Well, if she doesn't get to the ropes, I think she's going to have to, just to save her career.
I see a great future for you, Flower. All the future of a snowman. Unbelievable.
Tony? Tony, don't let him talk to you that way.
Paige,
Richard, I'm talking to you.
in all kinds of discomfort. The survey said, I'm focusing on this match. These two battling.
What survey?
Richard Dawson, Family Feud. Close to the ropes. The hold must be broken.
I know from Hogan's.
There's far more pain going on. Then again, there's more pain going through my ears listening to you two pillocks. But incredibly...
What is a pillock?
It's like a pelican.
Summer Rae.
Summer Rae is showing us the skills that Summer Rae has picked up the last several months here in NXT. She's obviously been studying very well, and obviously somebody's teaching her some great submissions.
Oh! What a battle. Back and forth. Ooh. Wow! Slung by the hair.
And that really is an insult. It hurts tremendously, but it's more of an insult, isn't it, being thrown around by the hair?
Well, it's certainly not legal. And the referee continuing to warn Paige. She doesn't seem to care.
Brad Maddox, the NXT
I cannot
universe.
condone these sort of illegalities in the ring. I'm gonna have to call this thing. I'm gonna call Vicky.
Do you know what I want to call? I want to call Vince McMahon, and I want to know why you get to sit on Raw and I'm sat doing nothing every week.
Somebody call your mama, because I'm the assistant managing supervisor of Raw.
Goodness gracious me.
Is Summer Rae going to leave? We've seen Summer Rae
I think she's had
leave
enough.
these matchups before.
Just leave. I condone that.
Paige won't let her go.
Oh.
Wow.
There we go, back to using the ring as a weapon. That apron is incredibly hard. Underneath, there's the apron that people can't see. It's all steel. Steel rods.
Terribly painful maneuver.
That is serious. Somebody needs to check on Summer to make sure she's okay. She could have a dislocated rib.
Will Paige close it out right here?
Does she have ribs that low in the lower back area?
Absolutely. Paige caught her in the Paige turner. She's got her.
Summer Rae laying motionless.
That's it.
Here is your winner, Paige!
An incredible win for Paige. An incredible battle between these two fantastic divas. What a night here on NXT.
What an
Even having to put up
unbelievable
with
battle.
this useless toe rag here.
Tony,
What a night.
Tony, don't let him talk to you that way. What a fight put up by Summer Rae.
We
Yes,
will be
I have to
talking
agree with you. That's the
about
first thing we
this
can agree about.
matchup for
Yes,
months.
we are. What a fantastic battle.
And
Summer Rae showed us a lot of great skills here, but she just wasn't able to compete with the master diva.
There's the turning point right there. Ow.
months of frustration boiling over in a memorable battle. And this the finish. The Paige Turner closing the
I've
book.
got a feeling that this rivalry is far from over, and this is just getting started, because there's no way that Summer Rae is going to help Paige to get the upper hand. I don't think anyway. She's got far too much of it.
WWE superstar Chris Jericho has chosen to go toe-to-toe with Bray Wyatt. If Jericho loses, he'll have to join the Wyatt family. What an opportunity for Bray. NXT is Jericho next.
The NXT Tag Team titles have been in limbo since the injury sustained by Oliver Gray at the hands of the Wyatt family. NXT Commissioner Dusty Rhodes understands that Gray is injured and out for 6 months, but the titles still need to be defended. So instead of stripping Neville and Gray, Dusty Rhodes is allowing Neville to choose a partner to defend the titles with him. Neville has chosen Bo Dallas to fill in for Gray. Earlier tonight, the Wyatt family won an elimination match, including getting the decisive victory over Adrian Neville, and have been granted a tag team championship match against Neville and his new partner, Bo Dallas, in our main event next week.
The world deserves a hero. A real hero. Like Bray Wyatt. I'm a hero that stands up for what he believes in. No matter what the cost. I am a hero. Bray Wyatt is the type of hero that when you're sitting at home watching him on your television screen, he stares back at you. Tonight is the biggest choice of my career. I can stand up or I can fail. Tonight, I take on 6-time world champion Chris Jericho. Tonight, me, Bray Wyatt, breaks down the wall. And his opponent, from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing 226 pounds, Y2J, Chris Jericho!
No one makes an entrance quite like Chris Jericho.
Y2J!
The eruption of sound on that entrance. How would you characterize that, William?
Oh, it's incredible. We all know the excitement that Chris Jericho brings to any arena that he comes to. We're seeing that firsthand here in NXT.
Chris Jericho is my personal icon, my personal hero. I have matching pants to that jacket.
Me.
Why? What do you mean?
Nothing.
Chris Jericho is a 6-time world champion, the first ever undisputed champion, 9-time Intercontinental champion. But I guarantee you he's never seen anything like Bray Wyatt.
And Bray Wyatt referred to himself as a real hero on the walk to the ring, recognizing tonight as the biggest chance of his career.
Yes, it is. Can you imagine the people in the higher-ups in the WWE?
Like myself.
Anyway, the higher-ups in the WWE.
Here to scout.
When they see Bray Wyatt, if he defeats Chris Jericho, can you imagine what that will do
I'm
for his
taking
career?
notes right now, Mr. Regal.
Oh, dear.
In there with a future Hall of Famer, and I'm sure when Chris Jericho gets into the Hall of Fame, I will be inducting him into it.
What's going on with Chris Jericho's hair, though? It looks like a cockatoo.
I love it. Looks like a porcupine.
For Bray Wyatt, this such a huge opportunity tactically. How does he approach this matchup?
That's a very good question. Now, we know, as strange as Bray Wyatt is, we know that he's a very intelligent man. Do you think that he hasn't scouted everything about Chris Jericho? Of course he has. So he knows what Chris Jericho is capable of. He's not going to take him lightly. But that doesn't help when you're on with a competitor as good as Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho can come at you from all angles. It's all right, Sunshine. I'll let you have a go in a minute.
Okay.
There we go. Go on, your turn.
Chris Jericho has been everywhere and done everything. He's the man who beat Stone Cold and The Rock on the same night. He's never been in any situation he can't handle, but you know what? You ain't never seen nobody like Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt wants some time to think things over.
We have to remember, Chris Jericho's not just facing one man here. He's facing, you know, the family. They're so unpredictable, so dangerous. But Chris Jericho, you know, he knows what he's doing. But he can't turn his back for a second.
We've seen so far why Jericho is your hero, Brad. We've seen the offense of Chris Jericho.
Well, a lot of people that
the decision makers that matter, the ones that matter, would find about Bray Wyatt beating Chris Jericho in the matter of seconds because of social media nowadays. So that's how important this is for Bray Wyatt. Do you think he's not told the family exactly, you know, what to do in every aspect here so that he can win?
Wow! Crossbody. Is it over? No.
Of course, a lot of people don't know that I was actually integral in bringing Chris Jericho back to the WWE. I'm sure it'll be all over Twitter.
Integral.
Was it?
Yes.
Whimsical?
Jericho
You, Flower. Whimsical.
interfered with by Rowan, and he's ejected.
Hey. Oh.
Now,
Wait.
Well, this changes the complexion of the match.
Both members?
Wyatt versus Jericho when we come back. Chris Jericho in control in our main event as we welcome you back to NXT. Rowan ejected just before the break.
But Harper is still there and still dangerous.
Oh! Bray Wyatt
Uh-oh.
slinging Jericho out of the ring.
Right in front of Harper.
Oh, no!
Bray Wyatt doing a very smart thing there, keeping the referee, keeping hold of him so he couldn't see what was happening there. The referee's only got one set of eyes.
Chris Jericho taking all kinds of punishment.
Unless he wears glasses.
To the skull.
Or contacts.
I can't
Of
say
course,
that.
Bray Wyatt did the right thing in bringing friends tonight, which Chris Jericho apparently has done.
Jericho has
Except me, of course.
millions of friends in the WWE universe. And this arena went crazy when Chris Jericho entered. Bray Wyatt said last week, no man on 2 feet is greater than I. Right now, Bray Wyatt is holding his own against Chris Jericho, going for the cover. It's a kick out at 2. How about Bray Wyatt?
That's a 300-pound man dropping elbows to your heart. Do you think that's not going to take great effect on Chris Jericho? Doesn't matter how. I mean, in fabulous condition that Chris Jericho is.
Chris Jericho said the inspiration he's gotten from being at NXT, he loves the passion, the hunger, and the desire of these NXT superstars, and we're seeing those qualities.
And why wouldn't he?
Y2J.
Because that's what Chris Jericho, I've known Chris Jericho a long time. That's what Chris Jericho's all about. It's passion and desire. And that's the kind of competitor he is. That's why he's so famous. That's why he's so successful.
Right now, about the only thing he's feeling is the control and power of Bray Wyatt.
Chris Jericho left Winnipeg, went to Mexico, made a huge name for himself, went to Europe, made a huge name for himself, turned up in WCW, made a huge name for himself, finally came to the WWE, and he conquered it. He conquered WWE.
Here's Bray Wyatt for the cover.
And he also
Kick out at 2.
soiled my tea once as well, which I've never forgiven him for.
Well, did you drink it? That wasn't smart.
Bray Wyatt is controlling this matchup. Are you surprised?
No, I'm not. Far from. Bray Wyatt, look at Bray Wyatt. Don't take Bray Wyatt lightly, and you should know better than anybody, Tony. You sit here with me and you watch Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt knows exactly what he's doing in there.
Yeah, Tony, you should know these things, idiot.
Please don't offend Tony here, because I will take great deception to you. This is my announce partner.
You're equal?
We're here every week doing what we have to do. You steal a living from the company. I just keep quiet about
I'm very
that.
sorry. I apologize,
Yes,
Richard.
please.
I appreciate you sticking up for me, Mr. Regal. Jericho
Don't get
kicks
too
out at 2.
I didn't know you guys were
comfortable.
your BFFs. You follow each other on Twitter?
Bray Wyatt, powerful elbows, continuing to focus on the skull and neck area of Jericho.
Bray Wyatt's it's like hitting a block of concrete. I mean, he's just so impactful and so compact.
And why would you hit a block of concrete?
That's what I feel like
It's
putting my head
painful.
against, listening to you all the time, honestly, Flower.
You can adjust your headset.
Look at Wyatt. Oh! The suplex. And Chris
Did you see
Jericho.
the snap on that suplex as well? That wasn't just a suplex. That was what they call a snap suplex. And at the last second, he twisted his hips and threw Chris Jericho's lower back. Ooh.
Oh! The senton misses. Jericho out of the way in time.
He's got an opening right now. This is so exciting. I might just make this a habit and show up every week, William Regal.
Oh, can't wait.
A possible turning point in the match right now.
Looks like I'll be doing 20 to life.
Jericho!
I don't know if you've got that many years left.
Look at that athletic ability.
It's not like you to be funny.
Jericho up high, down strong.
You know, Chris Jericho was called Lionheart at one time, and you can see why right here.
Oh! Can Jericho close it out?
He has to watch out, though, for Luke Harper.
Oh! Springboard drop kick on the mark. There's a vicious clothesline.
That could be
It's
it.
an upset. It's over.
No! No!
That close for Bray Wyatt.
That was 1 second away from the biggest victory of Bray Wyatt's career there.
A career-defining win. This would be historic on the biggest night of Bray Wyatt's career. Oh! Enziguri on target. Jericho to end it. No!
Believe me, I know from experience, there's nobody kicks harder than Chris Jericho when it comes to those Enziguris. Nobody.
What a battle this has been. Jericho, the 6-time world champion, 9-time intercontinental champion.
Ever undisputed.
No one has ever had the intercontinental championship as many times. History in the ring. Oh! How about that move? It's over.
That's it.
What an upset.
Yes. No. No.
Bray Wyatt's absolutely flummoxed here because he just doesn't know how to put Chris Jericho away.
Flummoxed. He's
The
bewildered.
heart and determination of Chris Jericho on full display. Refusing to lose.
Oh!
Wow!
Code breaker, but unfortunately, it's no good to Chris Jericho because Bray Wyatt's fell out the ring unless he's willing to take a count out. And knowing Chris Jericho, he won't. He'll want to pin Bray Wyatt to prove a point.
That's what you call a lucky roll. Rolling right out of the ring.
That's the first interesting thing you've said all night.
No, that's at least 2.
Jericho coming outside and going after Bray Wyatt.
He's keeping one eye on him.
There comes
He didn't
Harper.
see him.
Oh, no!
He didn't see him.
Oh, no! Jericho looks
This could destroy
knocked out.
Fozzy and Jericho's career at the same time.
for the upset.
He's got him.
No!
No! What is Chris Jericho fighting for? Wow. Wait till I tell Vicky about Bray Wyatt and the effort that he has put forth tonight.
Bray Wyatt's obviously frustrated here. He has to watch that he doesn't let himself get too emotional about this.
Bray Wyatt!
He's still rolling.
Get him out of the corner.
The speed, that extra gear that Bray Wyatt has, surprising
Oh, he's just
for a man of his size.
It's a nice dance.
Jericho in deep trouble. Look at this move.
Oh.
What a reversal. Walls of Jericho. Can he set it up?
No.
Oh, wow.
He's
Jericho battling
gonna get him back in it.
Can he lock it in?
Come on, Bray.
Can Jericho lock it in?
Come on, Bray.
Will Bray Wyatt?
He
Yes!
gave up.
He tapped out. Oh, wow. Y2J
Man.
took over NXT Arena,
Wow.
showing the heart, courage, and determination
Man.
of the 6-time world champion.
I was so impressed with Bray Wyatt that I didn't want to see that one end.
What a night.
Woo, I'm still calling Vicky about this one.
The NXT fans saluting Chris Jericho.
Wow, William, I can't wait to be back next week. I don't know about you.
Oh. I'll just be waiting here in great anticipation.
Wow.
Anyway, what a fantastic night here on NXT. Great to see Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho knows that NXT is the place to be. And Chris Jericho just had an incredible encounter with Bray Wyatt. I'm sure Chris Jericho will go back and tell everybody Bray Wyatt's a man to watch.
Regal, me and you were like Vince and Jesse, like JR and the King. I can't wait for next week. Tony, we might not need you.
You're definitely a JR, but not JR that I know.
The 6-time world champion came to Orlando tonight, and the NXT fans loved it.
What
What a
JR
night
for you.
at NXT.